The Voice, Kelsea Ballerini gives heartbreaking pup update. The Voice Season 27 coach, Kelsea Ballerini is giving a very heartbreaking update on her pup, Dibs. She recently asked for prayers for the pooch she rescued in 2015. Yet, the country superstar did not explain exactly what was wrong with her little buddy. Now, she is opening up about the prognosis, and sadly, it is not good. Keep reading for more details. The Voice, Kelsea Ballerini gives heartbreaking pup update. Kelsea Ballerini got Dibs when she was homesick and in need of a good companion. Having always had dogs, it seemed like the perfect time for her to add him into her life. When she began dating Morgan Evans a short time later, Dibs was uncertain about this new person. Yet, he realized that Morgan was there to stay and eventually became very close to her now ex-husband. Dibs has formed a close friendship with Kelce's current boyfriend, Chase Stokes' pup, Milo. Unfortunately, the new Voice coach, who will premiere in spring 2024, had a scare with Dibs the other day. She asked for prayers, but was not clear as to why. Then, she shared that he had made it through the night and was stable enough to run tests. It now seems that the tests have come back on Dibs, and Kelsea has a devastating update to share with her followers. Us Weekly shared an update per Kelsea, and it turns out he has cancer. The last few days, we have discovered that Dibby has inoperable cancer in his heart. He's not in pain, and luckily it hasn't spread further. Kelsea gave all of the details on her Instagram story, and she noted that she could not promote her new album, Patterns, with her whole heart at a time like this. So, what is next for Dibs? He is set to take big meds to make sure he can have as many comfortable and happy days, weeks, months left as possible. Currently, her mother is there by her side, as is Chase, who she deems the greatest dog dad in the world. Despite this horrible time in Kelsea Ballerini's life, she does have a lot of amazing things ahead. As she mentioned, she did just release the tracklist for her upcoming album, Patterns. It will come out on October 25th, plus, she is a coach for Season 27 of The Voice. This is a huge deal, as it marks the return of all coach, Adam Levine. Sitting alongside them will also be Michael Bublé, whose first season is Season 26, and John Legend. Hopefully, Dibs will feel all of the healing love and the medicine will work, so he will exceed all expectations. Sending so much love and light to Kelsea during this very difficult time. Hopefully, she really does see how much she and Dibs are loved and adored in this world. Kelsea Ballerini, known for her powerful voice, chart-topping country hits, and magnetic personality, has been making waves as a coach on The Voice. But recently, the world saw a different side of her, one that wasn't about music or the thrill of competition, but a deeply personal and emotional moment involving her beloved dog, Dibs. In a heartbreaking update, Ballerini shared news about her dog's health, a moment that resonated with millions of her fans and animal lovers alike. This story, like so many that involve our four-legged companions, is one filled with love, joy, grief, and healing. It's not just about Ballerini as a rising star in the music industry, but also about the profound connection humans share with their pets, an unspoken bond that knows no bounds. Kelsea and Dibs, a friendship like no other. For years, fans have watched Kelsea Ballerini's rise to fame, from her debut single, Love Me Like You Mean It, to her chart-topping albums and award-winning performances. But for those who follow her closely, it's been clear that one of the constants in her life through all the highs and lows has been her dog, Dibs. Named after her hit song Dibs, the pup became a significant part of Ballerini's personal and public life, often making appearances on her social media, accompanying her to interviews, and becoming a beloved figure in the hearts of her fans. Dibs wasn't just a pet, he was family. For Kelsea, as with many dog owners, the relationship was more than just one of companionship. Dibs was there for the quiet moments when the spotlight faded, offering her unconditional love and support. Whether Ballerini was on the road touring or enjoying downtime at home, Dibs was always by her side, a constant source of comfort in a life filled with chaos and unpredictability. The heartbreaking update in November 2023, Ballerini took to her social media to share some difficult news. With her usual openness and sincerity, she revealed that Dibs had been battling a severe illness, and after countless vet visits, treatments, and sleepless nights, she had made the agonizing decision to let him go. I've been struggling with how to share this, and honestly, part of me didn't want to because it's so personal, she wrote in an emotional post. But I know how much you all love him too. And I want you to know that after fighting as hard as we could, we had to say goodbye to Dibs. He was my little shadow, my heart, and the best companion I could have ever asked for. The post was accompanied by a series of photos of Dibs throughout the years, capturing moments of pure happiness between the two, whether it was a shot of Dibs curled up next to her guitar or running across a sunlit field, his fur catching the golden rays of the afternoon. Fans from around the world flooded her social media with messages of support, sharing their own stories of loss and the unique bond they had with their pets. The unique grief of losing a pet. The pain of losing a pet is a heartbreak that can feel all-encompassing. For many, their pets are their confidants, the ones who are there through thick and thin, without judgment, offering only love. In Dibs, Kelsea had a partner who saw her through some of the most transformative years of her life. He was there when her career took off, through personal struggles, and during her rise to becoming one of the most influential voices in country music today. When someone loses a pet, they often experience a deep sense of grief that mirrors the loss of a family member. The routines, morning walks, quiet evenings on the couch, the excited greeting at the door are suddenly gone, leaving a void that can feel impossible to fill. For Kelsea, this was compounded by the fact that Dibs had been her companion through some of the most defining moments of her life and career. I can't imagine coming home and not hearing his paws tapping on the floor to greet me, Ballerini continued in her post. It's going to take time to heal, but I know he's at peace now, and that brings me some comfort. The power of pets in our lives. What Kelsea Ballerini's story highlights is not just her personal grief, but the universal experience of pet owners everywhere. Pets have an extraordinary ability to make life better, whether it's through their companionship, their playful antics, or their unwavering loyalty. They teach us how to love unconditionally, to live in the moment, and to find joy in the simplest of things. For Ballerini, Dibs was more than just a dog. He was a grounding force in her life. The often isolating and stressful world of fame can be overwhelming, but having Dibs by her side provided her with a sense of stability and normalcy. Even as her star rose, Dibs remained her constant, offering the kind of love and companionship that no amount of fame or success could replace. Moving forward, a journey of healing, as Ballerini navigates this difficult time, she's been candid about the process of healing. Grief is such a strange thing, she shared in a follow-up post. It comes in waves, and some days are harder than others. I'm just trying to be kind to myself and take it one day at a time. Her transparency about her emotions and the grieving process has struck a chord with fans, many of whom have expressed how much her words have helped them through their own losses. In a world that often rushes people to move on, Ballerini's message is a reminder that healing takes time and that it's okay to feel the weight of loss for as long as you need. While it's clear that no dog could ever replace Dibs, Ballerini has mentioned that she is open to the idea of adopting another pet when the time feels right. I know in my heart that when the time comes, another little soul will find its way into my life, she wrote. But for now, I'm just holding on to the memories and the love that Dibs gave me. Conclusion. A love that never fades. The loss of Dibs marks the end of a chapter in Kelsea Ballerini's life, but it's also a testament to the enduring power of love, both the love we give to our pets and the love they give us in return. While the pain of losing him is still fresh, Ballerini's openness in sharing her story has allowed fans to join her in honoring Dibs' memory.